Hi everyone, my name is Isabella. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please do like and subscribe. And thank you so much for visiting this video, watching me right now, and please do subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let's get started. In today's topic, we will talk about how to handle stress and how to remain calm under a lot of pressure, under a lot of stress. Do you know what? There are a lot of experience in my life that I've been through under a lot of stress and pressure. Like for example, 6 years or 7 years ago, it's already been a long time, but I cannot really forget because it's a very stressful situation. I was in Israel, and in Israel there is a Shabbat day. They are Jewish, right? So every Friday, I think it's like 5 p.m., everything is starting to close. 5 p.m. Friday until Saturday. I think until Saturday evening, everything is closed. So it's like a zombie land. Like no one is there and no one is outside and things like that. So it's like a dead city every Friday evening till Saturday evening or Saturday afternoon. I really didn't search because I cannot be precise if it's Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, but it was like 7 years ago, 6 years ago that I was there. So me and my partner that time went to Dead Sea. So it was Friday afternoon, like 1 p.m. We went to the Dead Sea and we swam there. We took a lot of picture, and it was already like 5 p.m. So it's around 5 p.m. and the last bus is about 5:25 to 5:25 p.m. I cannot be precise. If you are telling me that no, that's not true, that this is the time, this is the day, but I'm sorry because that was like really 6 years, 7 years ago, so I cannot be precise with the time. It's just like we didn't catch it because we kind of enjoy the Dead Sea, and there is like a Dead Sea mud. It's like very nice in the skin, rejuvenating, and then we are swimming there because in the Dead Sea you will never sink, you always float, and it's very fun. So we didn't realize that it's already getting 5 p.m. and we just swim, and my partner was telling me that we need to catch the bus already. It will go any time right now, and I was like, I was trying to stay easy, and that's fine. It's like that, and we already take a shower. I already changed my clothes, and then we are walking around. We are walking to the bus station already, but it's still far. The distance is still far. So we are walking. As we are walking to the bus station, I still asked him to like take picture of me. This is nice view. There's like the mirror in the, it's like a mirror view because it was like nice cloud, and there is the sea which is like very clear, and then there is like kind of like mountain in the front. So I was telling him to take me more picture, and like that. It's actually my fault because I remained easy there. And after that, we missed the bus for a few minutes. So the bus already came, and we are like, shucks, oh my god, what the hell? Like we don't. It's a Shabbat day today. It's Saturday. It's Friday evening now, and Dead Sea is like a middle of nowhere. Like there's really nothing, and well, there is a 5-star hotel like nearby, but this is like the only 5-star hotel, which is like freaking expensive. Oh my god, I can still remember how we are really panicking because we are in the middle of nowhere. It's in Israel. We did not catch the bus going to Jerusalem because I took so much picture. I just like the Dead Sea, and it's very nice view. So we are very stressed. We're telling, oh my god, what we will do right now. Like there's no more bus. Like literally you can dance in the in the middle of the street. Like you can go around, you can even lay in the middle of the street, and it's getting dark. And we are checking. The good thing is we have internet, so we have a tariff. We have a SIM card. We are checking on how much is the hotel nearby, the 5-star. It's really expensive. I'm not sure, but it's around $300 to $500 night per night, around this price. And we are just saying that we cannot afford this. Our hotel in Jerusalem, we also booked already the hotel in Jerusalem. The good thing is it's not prepaid, so we did not pay anything, but it was already been pre-booked, and we just didn't catch it. So I was really like hoping that I hope that someone can pass by, and we waited there in the middle of, not in the middle, but on the side of the road. We waited there for really few hours until someone passed by, and I was like doing this for like a hitchhike stuff. So after really like, I think 2-3 hours, so there are some car that passed by, but they did not care about us. But I'm really glad that there's like one van who stopped. But we says that we are going to Jerusalem, and he says that no, I'm just going somewhere. It was the nearest city in Dead Sea. And we says that okay, just take us, please take us. And he says that you need to pay me, and we say yes, we will pay you, just tell us how much. So he took us. I don't know how much is it, but Israel is a really expensive country. But he took us and he drove us in the nearest city. I'm not sure, but I can search it when I'm editing this video. But yes, he took us in the nearest city, and we go out from his van, and then we found some accommodation. And we are very, very thankful that someone passed by with a van and dropped us off. Otherwise, we will stay in the Dead Sea like without anything, not even a tent. So that's the one thing, and I feel very bad because it was because of me. And then like the next experience, it was a stressful situation. We are just lucky that someone passed by with a van. The next thing is, I was in the Philippines 1 month ago, and then I came back to Europe because I need to go back to work. So my ticket, Turkish Airline, my ticket was canceled even before I fly to the Philippines, but they give me an option. Is either to cancel or refund, or I can rebook. But of course, I already booked my local flight in the Philippines, so I cannot just cancel this, and I already have a vacation from work. So I did rebook that, and I had some options, right? There are some options there. And I took the best option, which is like going to the Philippines is very fast. It's only like 4 hours waiting in the airport in Turkey, and then go to Manila. And then the going back is also very, very fast. It's from Manila, Philippines to Turkey, which is like 12 hours flight, 12 hours of flight. And then from Turkey, Istanbul is 45 minutes to Prague. And do you know what happened? The flight was delayed due to, I don't know, they did not tell me anything. So the flight was delayed from Manila, Philippines to Istanbul, and I arrived in Istanbul late at around like 7 a.m. I arrived 7 a.m. I did not catch my flight to Prague. I'm working the next day, okay? So I still have a jet lag. I'm really, really tired, like so tired. Because I'm not from Manila in the first place, and I traveled the same day. Like in the Philippines, I traveled from my place. It's in the south. I'm from the south, and I traveled in the Manila, and I waited in Manila for 9 hours before my flight to Turkey. So you can imagine how tired I am. And then from Manila to Turkey was like 13 hours because it was delayed. So it's like 14 hours, and I arrived in Istanbul. I did not catch my flight to Prague. They gave me a ticket, and you know what? I need to wait in Istanbul, Turkey for like another 9 hours before I'm flying to Prague, Czech Republic. Oh my God. Like it's like, I'm sorry, but it's really, really bad experience. Can you imagine, I'm from the south, I fly to Manila, Philippines, waited in Manila, Philippines for 9 hours, and I fly to Turkey, to Istanbul for like 13 hours. 13 hours flight, and waited in Istanbul for another 9 hours before I'm flying to Prague. And I'm alone. Oh my god, like it's it's one of the most tiring flight that I have been. I cannot even go out because I do have the permanent residence here, but they need to have some kind of e-visa to go out. And inside the airport is very expensive. Like literally, I'm not sure, it's like touristic, so it's very expensive. But the airport is very big. This is also the thing. Like I only have like 45 minutes transfer, but the airport is super big. I like the airport. It's very big, and you can like walk around. It's like you are inside a mall. And then there's also some security check again. I don't understand why there is another security check if you are only transferring. So there is another security check. It took a lot of time. There's like a lot of people. So the good thing is I found immediately the customer service booth, and I say that my flight is delayed, so give me another flight. I was checking online. There is next flight for like the next 3 hours, but they are not just giving that to me because they say that it's overbooked. Okay, that's fine. So what we're gonna do now? So they gave me some kind of voucher, like for one meal, literally for 9 hours of waiting, one meal, 9 hours. My next flight will be in the next 9 hours. Like ridiculous, but yes, I'm tired. I cannot do anything with that. So I just waited for my flight, and finally I'm home. I'm very tired, and the next day I have to work at 9 a.m. Yes, it's a total catastrophe, and I'm very sad, and I'm very stressed, and I don't have a shower and everything. But I will not tell you any more experience because it's already been very long, this video. Okay, so I was listening to some video or some podcast as well. You know what? All the podcast, video, and books, they are my therapies because I don't have a therapy. So those books where I learned something, the podcast, or I listen to daily stoic something, and I also learn listening to Oprah, for example. I also listen to some TED Talks. It's really good. It really helps me, and I'm also meditate in Calm, and there's the Mid Valley as well. Yes, everything, they are my therapists, and I really feel good about that because I have a lot of realization. So the thing here is that if there is something that we can do, like we need to think ahead of time what can go wrong. Because if there is something that we can do from the start, like we need to like prepare before something can go wrong, then we can avoid, even not everything, but at least some little things that you can control. For example, if I only think ahead of time that the bus will not be late, will be there on time, I should stop taking picture. Well, I'm Asian, we Asian, we take thousands of pictures, and everything is the same. I'm sorry, but it's true. Well, we just need to choose there, but everything is like the same. So if I know that this can go wrong because it's Friday, it's Shabbat day here in Israel, there is no other bus, this is the last bus, I need to get this. So if I only know that, if I only think ahead of time, then I was really carried away. That is very nice. So if I only knew that, then I should be there on time. We should be there on time. And also about the flight, this is something like I can control, but I cannot control because, as I've said before, that they already canceled my flight twice, and they give me an option to rebook or just refund. So I rebook, but the thing with me is, if I know like 45 minutes transfer is like very bad, like, yes, sometimes I'm stupid, sorry. Because it's for me, it's just like I have a work next day, so it means that I need to get this like very nice flight because it's like 45 minutes transfer. If only I knew that, I should have booked the other one, which is like 3 hours of waiting in the airport. But I did not know that there can something be wrong there. It's just like next time, I've learned from this. I learned from this So next time, if I will be booking a flight again with them, well, Turkish airline, like if you are inside the airplane, it's very good. It's like a 5-star for me because they have very good food. They have really nice, like the seat is like comfortable. Well, I'm not a very big person, so the seat is still very comfortable for me. And it's like kind of Singapore airline vibes and the experience. So if I only knew that, I would book the other flight that has like 3 hours waiting time. But I did not. So this is like kind of my advice. If there is something that you can still control and you think that it can be a stressful situation next time, if you are traveling, make sure you have the passport, you have the key, you have all the documents, you have the visa in place, because if you forget that, then that's a very bad situation. At least you can control it. You are there to stop it. But there are also some stressful situations that you cannot control. You don't have any control about. Like the world is freaking out. There is like a war here, war there. There's the Ukraine war. There's the COVID, and I just go to the grocery and no toilet paper. There's no flour, no nothing. Like the grocery is empty because people are just panicking. It's COVID and there will be pandemic is very bad, and oh my god, it's like for some people it's already end of the world. I'm kind of afraid, but I'm not like panicking and panic buying all this toilet paper and all this stuff, like as long as I have like enough. And then there is also this war in Ukraine and Russia, because we are near there. We are in Czech Republic, so it's kind of like a bit near. And all the gasoline it's like rising, everything is rising as well, and people are also panic buying a lot of things. So this is something that you cannot control. But what you can do is to accept it and like remain. If you accept it, you will be calm, because if you cannot accept it, then you will panic buy toilet paper, flour, bread and rice, right? But if you accept that this is something that you cannot do, what you can do is just to be safe in your house, in your home, or go somewhere else, what you think that is more safer in the nature or something like that. If you have a hut or some rest house, then go there, as long as you have food. And this is something that you cannot do about. So there are some stressful situations, things that you can do about, which you should already avoid or think ahead of time. And there are also some stressful situations that you cannot avoid, but you have to accept. One more experience that I would like to share with you. This is in the workplace, and it only happened this morning. This is stress within me, inside me. So my manager sent me an email, because I work in logistics and we ship containers and stuff like that. So I have one file, and my manager was saying that based on your email, it shows that this container is from Qatar, because there is like a flood in Qatar right now, UAE, Emirates. So we are checking if there is some damages, or if our container is affected. And he was saying that, I see your file. It's from Qatar going to London, UK. But on the system, it shows that your shipment should go to Netherlands. Why it's going to UK when it's supposed to go to Netherlands? And oh my god, my heart is really racing, because if I route something from UAE to UK, it means that there's a lot of damage there. Not damage with the container in the shipping, damage in the financial, because I just routed somewhere else. It's supposed to go to Netherlands, right? So I was so afraid. Well, I did not show that. I was so afraid, but what did I do is I really checked everything, all the single emails, all the things in file, and I found out that there is wrong in the system. Like the one who set up the system, not me, did. Probably it was a mistake. Probably it was something that they did not intend to happen. Like the person who set up the file accidentally put Netherlands, but it's not going to the Netherlands. So I immediately changed. it was easy to change in the system as long as you are already routing the container. Like it's already in the middle of the it's already in the middle of the journey. Like it will arrive in the next 2 weeks. So I was very nervous and I was really checking everything. But what I did there is like I did not let my emotion control me. Okay. So what I did is I tried to be very focused. Like I'm in the office today, but I imagine myself in one room, like no colleague everywhere, like it's only me and I need to concentrate, like really, really good concentration. Like I concentrate a lot. I look one by one the email. I have the structure that I have to check the email and I have to probably take a screenshot and explain to my manager that there's only problem in the system and I already fixed it. But this one I found it out like after like few minutes of like, but I was very nervous, but I concentrate, I really stay focused, and there I just explained it, and everything is well. So I think that you should if there's like very stressful situation in your life that you have to also make decision, you need to check on something, try to concentrate, don't think of anything else, concentrate and be clear to what you really want or what you are really looking for, and just focus on it, and it's gonna be solved. Don't let your emotion control you. You need to control your emotion. So even though my emotion, like I'm very stressed inside, I'm not showing that, so I just concentrate even though my heart is racing. I just concentrate, and finally I did it, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm glad I was right that this is really going to UK, and I did not send it even to the Netherlands. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for listening to me. It was very fun tonight. It's Friday, so I'll probably make a video either tomorrow or Sunday. So take care, and if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Have a good night. Bye.